Ladies and peeps, people have asked me recently to do a reaction video to some of the shit Wizbangs have been putting up on their channel. And as my main PC is in the old repair bangs, I thought, why not? Why not? The first one I watched was with Mark Roseshits and Gabby Sparts, and it was truly the shittest thing I'd ever seen. I'll give this thing a chance. Someone's getting sued. J.K. Rowling's going to be up someone's ass. Also, it says completely and unquestionably accurate history. That sounds like to me like irony. So, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Oh, what the fucking hell is this moron doing here? Will he not go to work? Can he not spend a day in the fucking office like everyone else on the planet? The fucking head of Majiks will do any old shit, you fucking overexcitable maniac. Story of Majik's first plane.
So our story begins with a pair of brothers. Beginning of the year, like year zero.
You fucking shut your mouth and go to work. Fucking hell. Look at that head designer. Do you know who the head designer of Hearthstone is? No, because he's not doing, welcome to Hearthstone. My name is Mr. Shits and we're trying to do fucking do-papa-doos. Fix your fucking game. That's an exaggeration. The game's fine. But you need to just fucking go to work.
Urza is born. Beginning of the year, end of the year, Mishra is born. And they are much alike, but get very different.
And they're just jerks and they hate each other. They're always squabbling, like, oh, give me that gear, no, give me that gear. I don't know, whatever artificer kids fight about.
And they get sent away to an archaeological dig by their dad, right? And
what's going on in his head? Is he bald? Or has he just got a shaved head? Matt, let us know. Are your baldinis?
along with a family friend, Tokasia. And Urza is into it.
Oh man, is this gonna be another fucking let's all find a reason to bung all our mates 50 grand? Well, 50 grand's an exaggeration. Why is Marshall Sutcliffe in this? Where was this film? They fly him into Seattle. That man lives in Vegas. They fly him into Seattle for a 10-second cameo. Fucking hell. Spunk more money up the wall, you bitches. Well, I bet we see the professor and that baldy Kenji too.
Then one day, their master Tokasia, probably just to get them out of the workshop for a little while and stop their bickering, takes them into this cave. Now, Tokasia doesn't know it, but it's an evil cave. The Caves of Koilos, formerly called the Caves of the Damned, but that was not so good for tourism.
And they found this Thran powder.
That's a man who's definitely at peace with his baldininess. 100% that's not covering up a slaphead. Why am I all on people being bald? I don't know.
Power Stone, which had been split in half. And of course, each brother took a half. And then Urza decided to name the halves of the Power Stones.
And Urza's like, oh, we got 2 stones. I think I'll take the Might Stone. You can have the Weak Stone, Mishra. And so he gives it to Mishra. And Mishra's like, oh, thanks, Urza.
They got into a fight where they blasted each other with lasers or something and stormed off in opposite directions.
So in the Cave of Koilos, there is a portal. And through the portal, Mishra learns of the Phyrexians. And what happens is, as Mishra sort of gets tainted by the Phyrexians, he gets more and more evil. And he's like, okay, Phyrexians, I will join you and I will defeat my brother Urza.
And then they build a bunch of machines. Urza's like, this machine will crush Mishra. And Mishra's like, this machine will crush Urza. And they're like, strip mine.
I'm not gonna lie, compared to what wizards will fart out, this is not bad. I think I mentioned in a previous stream or video, I really like the old Yawgmoth Phyrexia storylines, and the Urza one was good too. I'll give these guys their credits. It's fine.
Everything.
But still, Mark Rosewater needs to go to work.
Like that card strip mine, you know, and they have like war machines, like Mishra has a war machine, like that card, Mishra's war machine.
What the fuck is this thing? A war machine? It looks like fucking Cinderella's carriage. What a piece of shit! Any of you fucking dweebs from Alpha and revised, I don't know when this card came out, who keeps telling me the art was better in the old days. That is a war machine. It looks like a fucking head of a dick on wheel, the dick wheel machine. Fucking bollocks. You are a bollock, sir. I don't know who you are. Amy Weber, you fucked it up.
And then, they're fighting a bunch, and it's getting worse and worse.
And so, as the things build up, Urza realizes how horrible the Phyrexians are. And Urza's like, I vow, I will forever stop the Phyrexians. And he says that, and he really means it. And it comes up again and again, so remember that.
And so Urza decides, you know what, it's time to put a stop to all this. So he gets the most powerful artifact of them all, which is like a designer bowl. He's like, that's a cool bowl. I bet I could use it to have an apocalypse.
And he uses it to just destroy a good chunk of Dominaria. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. And just decimates things, and he kills his brother Mishra. And he's like, no! I had to do it, but no! And he's really sad, and he sparks. He becomes a Planeswalker.
You heard it. You heard him. Marky Rosebean said he killed his brother, and he spunked about it. He spunked it. Look, here it is, the spunks. The spunks of doom.
And now that the war is over and he's gone, he's obsessed with reversing Mishra's death. And he wants to punish the Phyrexians because he holds them responsible.
And so he decides, okay, what do I need? I need to start a wizard school. And he's like, hey, everybody, send me your young wizards. No, there certainly won't.
Which other dickhead's getting a cameo in a minute, I wonder?
Be any unethical experimentation on them. What would give you that idea? And so they all come from all over the world to his extremely dangerous and
It's the other two, is it? Is that Maria Bartologicals? I feel like this is another Wizard's wank-off machine.
irresponsible wizard academy, the Tolarian Academy.
Not all of the...
Fuck. Well, at least he's in his own office. And it does sort of make sense that you would have the man who pretends to be a professor, who also has the Tolarian name. Still, what won't wizards do to give their mates an extra couple of 100 squids? Probably send him a few boxes of shit. Fucking old cunt.
Professors
At least he ain't bald.
were exactly trustworthy. Some of them were all involved in some highly unethical experiments. People were constantly being torn apart by time rifts or just old-fashioned blown up in laboratory accidents.
And then Urza builds Karn just to be this probe. He's just supposed to kind of travel through time and check stuff out. And everybody's like, hey, Urza, are you gonna name it? He's like, why would I name it? It's a thing. And the probe is like, hey, I'm right here, man. And then Joyra comes and names him Karn and is his friend. Joyra's like, Karn, you're my friend. Karn's like, what's a friend? And she explains, this is what a friend is. And then he's like, oh, Joyra is my friend.
Shouldn't have the
So
same
that's great.
actress to be Joyra and whoever the other one was. I thought it was the same person. This is fine. I think this is good so far. Teaching me about the old days. So Karn was built by Urza. Quite a powerful character to have been built by somebody else. It's a bit like Avacyn being built by, or being created by Sorin. So much power in these dickheads.
And so then Urza starts sending Karn on trips into the past in his time.
Man, don't tell me he didn't build Karn as a sex robot. Look at that face. That is the face of a molested McGee's. That is a sex robot face. He's like, oh, fuck me, not again. He's coming to give me the old fondleroos. And she's like, well, I've seen this too many times. I'm going to the shops. I'll get a double foot-long sandwich.
Machine, he can only go like a little bit into the past, so it's like, I can't remember where I left my keys. Can you like go look like an hour ago when I had them last, kind of stuff. But it's definitely time travel, so that's good.
In trying to make all the time things happen, he ends up creating an explosion! A temporal disaster happens! Because once again, messing with time is really not a good idea. But Urza's like, no! I regret most of what I've done!
And there were just bubbles of time everywhere. It's just fast time and slow time, and it was like you'd be walking along and like suddenly you'd age 100 years.
So now they refound the Academy on this island where time is fractured, and Urza being Urza isn't like, wow, this is so terrible, how can I fix it? He's like, wow, I can do some cool experiments now that time is broken. He's not gonna let a little thing like breaking time get in the way of him doing what he really loves, which is hating Phyrexians.
Urza's like, I shall make a mighty weapon called the Weatherlight, and it should be a ship, a flying ship that can go between planes. And when assembled correctly with a various of items called the Legacy, will become the Legacy weapon that can stop the Phyrexians.
And he goes to Jari, he's like, I built it. Like, wow, it's like 300 feet long and it's sleek and it can go like faster than the speed of sound. What do you think? Jari's like, it's okay, I guess. Urza's like, fine, whatever, you're the captain.
All right. Well, that was kind of short and sweet. Oh, they made it. Those two girls made it. Maybe it hasn't got enough stink of wizards on it. Still, Mark. So they made it, and they called up the head of Magiques. They go, "Are we making this a 6-minute little laugh about? You want to be in it?" The head of research, and he's like, "Fuck, what else am I gonna do? Fucking hell! Go to work, you old bastard."